school, parent no time, you have a co-education, they will tell you about sex, they will give you a condom also, and you are doing experiment and doing this and this. This is also another world. What will be the end result in this age? On their career, on their thinking process, on their personalities, on their future. So, I mean, I'm not blaming some person. I'm not I may be having more faults than any person, but I'm just saying what I have observed. I'm sharing with you. It's up to you. You may accept it. I'm not preaching. Please don't take that I'm saying you are wrong and I'm right. I'm giving you yashaduna, observe, yatafakkaruna, think, yalamuna, get knowledge. Now, what is knowledge? Based on reasoning, not self-made knowledge, not self-made theories. Is it not interesting? I have been in the United States, did my PhD, MS from here. At that time, homosexuality was taken as a disorder, sexual disorder. Now they say no, because the human being, where they are progressing, their theories, their concept of developing and changing with the passage of time. But God has, who has creator, He knows better than me and you, because He controls life or death, our sexual system, whatever it is. So please keep in mind the final authority is the creator knowledge. It is all in the holy book. That's the reason in the past, when the people are following those moral, ethical values, people are well disciplined, well controlled, very organized, and very systematic, and very polished. When under the liberty and movements and this and that, we went to extremities, then every extremity is abnormalities. It may be your simplicity or it may be your cleverness. So the thing is this, I'm not saying anything, I'm just giving you the scale of extremity. 0 is extremity and 100 is extremity. So whereas you are in the middle and according to law of nature. So sorry, I just have gone around this point too much. So when these things based on this principle, later I found some male or female in my clinic that he does not like his husband and wife because his habits are not. She doesn't looks like my wife, like my mother, and my mother is my ideal because she brought me up and I am dependent on it. And this is the main problem of their marital adjustment and sexual relationship. Same is when they want to have a marry in those culture where there's strict relation system. Here in the West, mean you have a choice, you have understanding, you can get married, and their marriage is so based on sharp, means limited time, that they do not understand to each other. Only in certain dates, and after that, when they get to, I'm not saying about every case, some those cases, those which are clinical in nature. Please don't count it with the general knowledge, general population. So what happened? Because it is based on the timely factor. So after that time, they lose their interest with each other. There is no such strong bond. There is no some family relation to bring them together. There is no friend to help them this one because the culture gives them freedom to each other, and under the freedom, this thing, both are unable to have a flexibility to come to the common point. So you understanding me that I'm not saying that use your knowledge or thinking. So in ideal based on parent role and the parent role in the handicapped children I told you, and there are different kind of marital adjustment in that respect. I mean you marry, it was proposed by my parent. Okay, I have this marry. I met this lady on this and this tour, and we have this thing. You marry this thing that my mother who has died, she set this relationship with me. I try to understand it. She has gone. Every person has an understanding. Try to develop some understanding. Some have some time together, and this is the thing which will problem in the marital adjustment, in the mood adjustment, the thoughts acceptance. Every man or woman has their own concept, ideal of a male and female. This they should see how much it is close to me, and they should express to each other that this is my need, this is my demand. Are you coming to it or not? So it should not be a just get together, marry, and then who will be responsible for the children? Because your fights would have an effect on the children, and what type of he will develop concept for his future, for his marital life, for his security in life. So please, whatever I'm saying, it is human nature. It is not my self-made some story. I'm telling you, the human nature is very complicated. So it is said that we should be careful in that respect. And these marital roles, later on, the parent can help them, the friends can help them, and they can have a counseling, and they may go to some expert also who may go through certain kind of exercises to develop the three level. I mean, understanding self. No, so many people don't know what they are. Let them know what they are. Then what is the opposite sex? What is the opposite sex? What is their need? Then what is their partner need? And then bring them both together. Then they have a communication with each other under the observation of that therapist. And then we should go and have practical experiences and develop a mutual understanding. Signal mean understanding signal mean their psyche signal. And so they may communicate and go step by step like a partner, not like a just it is a compulsion or you want to kill time or I have come and I have to give this time. I'm exhausted. Oh, she may not say that I'm not giving attention. You are under exertion. You are unable to help her emotionally what she was looking. So, in short, my main concern is this. My program name is Solution is Potential.
يخرج الحي من الميت ويخرج الميت من الحي ويحيي الأرض بعد موتها وكذلك تخرجون.
He brings the living out of the dead and brings the dead out of the living and brings to life the earth after its lifelessness. And thus will you be brought out.
ومن آياته أن خلقكم من تراب ثم إذا أنتم بشر تنتشرون.
And of his signs is that he created you from dust. Then suddenly you were human beings dispersing throughout the earth.
ومن آياته أن خلق لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا لتسكنوا إليها وجعل بينكم مودة ورحمة إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون.
And of his signs is that he created for you from yourselves mates that you may find tranquility in them. And he placed between you affection and mercy. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who give thought.
ومن آياته خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف ألسنتكم وألوانكم إن في ذلك لآيات للعالمين.
And of his signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth and the diversity of your languages and your colors. Indeed, in that are signs for those of knowledge.
ومن آياته منامكم بالليل والنهار وابتغاؤكم من فضله إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يسمعون.
And of his signs is your sleep by night and day and your seeking of his bounty. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who listen.